Hello again, everybody. How's it going? This is the Renegade Faction, and we are back here in the Renegade Lair. And we are watching another epic rap battles of history, and this is suggested by Ortiz X115. Thank you for the suggestion. You suggested the last one. We enjoyed that one a lot. And, well, we are going to watch another one at your suggestion. And,
for fun, you changed the title.
For fun, I changed the title. Yeah. It's called Who's the Strongest?
So,
what do you think this is going to be about?
Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I can see that.
That's it.
Or
could you imagine the Terminator versus the Hulk?
Oh, I want that.
Yes.
Why do I have a sneaking suspicion? Goku versus Superman.
Oh.
Did they?
Why do I have that sneaking suspicion?
Yes.
Of course, to be fair, wouldn't it be like 8 episodes long?
I really want, like, oh, you got it! Some of that.
Yep, he called it. Okay. But, epic rap battles of history. Ray William Johnson.
Who can stop this constipated drop with the awful animation and the complicated plot? Who's got the rap bombs to drop on Japan? This looks like a job for the OG. Superman! I'm killing it.
Shut up.
I'm villainous to vegetables who dance around in hammer pants and hide their tiny genitals. My level is incredible. I'm out of your league. You want justice? I'll bust this nut up in your GG. From DC. One breath I'll freeze your whole measly species. You're primitive and limited. You live in a village of idiots. Step in Metropolis, so step a character. How many times are they gonna rewrite your story? Your powers have been pouring since the 1940s. Defeat me with heat beams, you crazy. Cause I'm a Super Saiyan, you're a flying Miss Daisy.
That should have taken about 6 episodes.
Yeah, please.
Get it done.
Oh,
What 9,000?
From C to GT, you can Dragon Ball D. Don't lecture me about fights, you cave coward. You got your ass beat by a bat with no powers. One more Superman who's never gonna walk again.
Too much. Too much. Not okay.
Was that a Christopher Reeve slam?
Yes, yes, it was.
wow.
I think Superman got it there.
You know,
Like, rap-wise, I think...
I can't give it to Superman on principle.
Too
No,
much.
I
Too
can't.
much.
I can't give it to him on principle.
Dang, man.
I gotta side with Goku on this one.
I have
We
to
have-
as well.
That
My
was-
God.
I feel like he may have crossed the line a little bit.
Wow.
He crossed,
He crossed the line a whole lot.
but he brought it nasty, dude.
Ooh,
Wow.
it got
Man.
real
Oh,
bad
that
real
was
fast.
toxic. Holy crap.
So wait, we need like a rating system
I
for
kind of
these.
feel bad.
So let's do
Yeah, no,
like...
I feel bad. That's right.
Okay.
I give
Let's
that
do-
4.5 Kamehameha waves out of 5.
Oh!
Kaioken times 4.5.
Yeah, Kaioken times 4.5.
4.5 spirit bombs.
Ooh.
Too much.
Sinzu beans.
Sensu-bean! Guys, I don't like being here. Sensu-bean!
It's about right.
Shout out to Team 4-Star once again. You guys are awesome. But anyway, Caleb, what were you saying?
Like, we need to find how to rate them a little bit. Like, so I think it's pretty unanimous that Goku won the rap battle, right?
Yeah.
That, like, it stung a lot.
Yes.
Ooh.
So are we doing who would technically win in a fight?
Who would win in a
Oh, Lord,
gosh, who
no.
would win in a
I mean,
fight?
it took Screw Attack 30 minutes to explain this.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to wait. I don't want to put 30 minutes into it, but okay. In terms of who is the strongest in their pseudo-human form, you know, they're not real. Neither of them are human. One's a
Right.
Saiyan and one's a Kryptonian.
Right.
Yeah.
Superman's power comes from the sun. Goku's power comes from inside. It comes from his pure strength.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, Superman's deals with radiation. His whole story deals with radiation. Goku's doesn't. The only radiation that probably affects him is from the moon whenever he changes into Ozaru.
Yeah.
Which
Which, in all honesty,
just makes him
doesn't
stronger,
need.
so, I mean, you know.
Which does make it. multiplies his power by 10. I think.
I think so.
Is what,
Something like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But but I don't know, man. Who'd win? I'd have to go with Goku because strictly going Super Saiyan by itself. Well, go on.
Well, it depends on if you want to bring in GT because it's not like
I don't.
most
count
most
GT.
people don't accept
I
it.
don't.
So then, but even still, like Toriyama, he wasn't really a fan of the way they took things towards the end. So
No.
So maybe like
Well,
Super Saiyan 3 is as far as you could go.
Yeah.
Well, Super Saiyan 3, yeah. Well, they did that in they did that in Battle of the Gods, the new movie that came out. They didn't go Super Saiyan 4. They went Super Saiyan 3, and then there was the legendary Super Saiyan. Well, like
The yellow ape.
no, not
Was that the
yellow.
one?
Well, it wasn't the yellow 8. No, it was actually like red Super Saiyan. It was like you had to have 6 Saiyans all together, and they all had to power up equally at the same time, and eventually the one that had the highest power level gained the power of all of them, and thus became like a mega Super Saiyan with like a red aura instead of gold.
Well, another point to bring in, now, it's been quite some time since I've seen any of Dragon Ball Z, so forgive me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
But Saiyans get stronger every time that they come, perilously close to death.
Every time they lose, they get stronger. Yeah.
Well, every time
Superman
they fight,
has, in most cases, a compunction against killing.
This is true.
So
Every time.
eventually, it doesn't really matter. He's kind of screwed himself over.
Yeah. Well, if we're talking about Superman pre-Man of Steel, he ain't afraid to kill people if they're gonna kill people.
Zod's not dead. He's just in a neck brace. It's gonna be fine.
Zod's totally
He's
dead.
not dead.
I think Zod is dead.
No.
He was too
way.
dangerous to be left alive. What is he gonna do?
He's gonna haunt him from a Kryptonian as a Kryptonian ghost. He's gonna be like a Force ghost.
I was just saying, like everyone always like
I will find him.
that's like the biggest problem people have with that movie. It's like, what was
He's
he gonna do? He
not
couldn't
dead.
lock him up. He's a Kryptonian. He'd
I mean,
break
the
out of
Phantom
anything.
Zone's already failed.
Exactly.
He's
Yes,
not
it has.
dead.
He's totally dead. He had to kill him. There's
They're
no
going
choice.
to set they're going to put like the scaffolding around his head, and they're just going to fly him up to the sun, and he's going to be fine, and he's going to be back
Oh gosh. I
for
don't
Batman
know.
versus Superman versus Zod versus the Justice League.
Oh gosh. I'm just waiting for them to bring in Doomsday and just kill off Superman for about 30 years.
If only.
That's what I want to happen. I want, another, Batman versus
Well-
Superman, Batman versus Superman, then the Justice League movie, and then have them like straight off kill Superman for
At le-
like 30 years
At least it takes
until people forget about it.
At least
and
it
then they
takes
bring him back.
Doomsday to kill
Or
off
just leave him
Superman.
dead.
I don't know, leaving Superman dead. I mean, they tried to do that in the comics, and look how long it lasted.
Yeah.
Zod's not dead. What?
Are we
So-
still on this?
So if this was like Superman versus Vegeta would win because he kills people.
I'd say so. But
Yeah.
both Goku and Superman are really
They both
against
have that
killing.
compunction against killing, yeah.
But Goku is more prone to kill because he was ready to kill. He pretty much killed Frieza. Well, he thought he'd killed Frieza.
And
And
then
then-
Frieza came back as a robot.
Then Trunks killed Frieza.
Then Trunks killed Frieza.
Yeah.
But he did kill Majin Buu. But he wished him back as
As a good
as a
guy.
good person. Yeah. So
So does that technically count as a kill?
I don't know. Dang it! This is too confusing, man.
We're gonna be here for hours.
Yeah, so instead we're going to cut it there, I think. Any final thoughts, guys? Anything to add before we end this one?
I hate Superman so much.
You hate the chronology or just the character?
Lex Luthor win. Like, I want Lex Luthor to win because Superman has... Okay, Martian Manhunter is the better Superman.
I would probably agree with you. Yeah.
Or I just feel like, it would take Doomsday to kill Superman, but all it took to kill Batman was Ben Affleck. So that's kind of a bummer.
Balls.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
Ben
that just
Affleck-
happened.
Ben Affleck is looking pretty buff as Batman. I mean, if
I don't know.
they approach it as the Frank Miller Batman,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's an interesting.
I mean,
that's
suppose-
that's what it looks like.
It's supposed to be. I don't
The
know.
shorter ears, the bulkier build.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the look that they're going with. And if they go with that, holy mackerel, I'll be on board wholeheartedly, dude. Because
Holy
No,
mackerel Batman?
I'm down with that. I just still don't see Ben
Bird
Affleck.
Voice? No? Okay. All right.
holy rusted metal Batman.
That's it. There
Huh?
we go. That's what I wanted.
The ground is all metal and full of holes, you know?
It's
Holy.
Ah.
I can't hate Chris O'Donnell. He did his best as Robin. And Joel Schumacher, no matter what people say, at least he made the Robin outfit, you know, not like a bright red, yellow, and green M&M
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I will give Joel Schumacher. Outside of that pretty much almost killed Batman. Bat nipples.
I mean, do you really need to say anything other than bat nipples?
No. You put nipples on the bat suit. It instead of it becoming a badass suit, it becomes an S&M show. So, okay,
And on that bombshell,
I'm done.
It's time to end.
I'm done. Caleb, anything to add?
Zod's not dead.
Ah!